Look at that, everybody. Keone is not on the L-E-A-S-H. Hope I spelled that right. And she's not running away. She's being a very good girl. I actually, when I called her, when I first let her out of the house, she ran a little bit and I called her, and as soon as I called her, she came right to me. So she's a good girl. Kind of tired now because we've been playing for a little while. But she's becoming a big girl. So I went to a garage sale again. Let me show you what I found. That's a pretty cool toolbox sitting right there. And I'll show you what's inside. Nice and slow. What? What? Absolutely nothing. That's because I had to take everything out because the dang box is so heavy. I'll show you what I found in there though. A bunch more pipe wrenches, cheater bar for pipe wrenches, couple combination wrenches, 1.25 inches. And that is an old Buffalo made in the USA, so that right there tells you it's got some age on it. What? Here's another one. 1.16 inches. Another Buffalo made in the USA. It's got just a little bit of rust on it, but that'll clean right off. More pipe wrenches, plenty of pipe wrenches. And they still seem to have fairly good jaws on them. Not all wore out. A nice little, I'm going to say that's a punch. Probably for leather would be my assumption, but I don't know that for 100%. Very nice little punch right there. Got another wrench, and that was used to get some nuts off that were really stuck. Look at that hammering that was done on that wrench. Another little pipe wrench, a little cute thing. That's almost for a keychain, I'd say. Not quite sure what it would be used for other than that. A few, I'm not a real good mechanic, but I do know that these are to remove certain pieces and parts off of whatever equipment. It's a specialty socket, I guess would be the best way to put it. I've got 4 of them. A wedge, but it's not, I'm not sure what he would have used that for in with the rest of these pieces of equipment, but I guarantee it was used to separate metal, probably would be my assumption. Somehow spread it open or something. There's 2 of them. It's definitely not wood wedges. But that one, I mean, it's even bent. You can see the bend in it. It's been hammered on quite a bit. So, this is a homemade one. So here's a double-ended box end wrench, SK. My dad used to have SK tools. Again, made in the US of A. Couple more cheater bars, homemade. Let's see which one. This one next, huh? What's in this case? This is the find of the day as far as I'm concerned, and both of these cases kind of go together. Oops. Unbuckles. Unbuckle. That right there is a nice cutting torch. No, I'm still gonna say the hoses probably, they're feeling a little bit dried out. I'm not sure. Probably still need to replace those hoses. But you get the gauges and everything. Nice cutting torch. A whole bunch of tips and some welding tips, some cutting tips, cleaners, brand new tips it looks like. There. And even more. So some heating tips. I know there's a different name for them. I can't think of the name right now. Strikers to light it. A couple more. Some pretty nice. It's a pretty nice setup right there. Quite a bit of money sitting in there if you had to go buy it all individually or buy it brand new. I know. And then one more thing that I got from the sale. Let me grab it real quick. I already stuck it up in the garage. I'm going to pull it out really quick. There it is. So that is a little tiller, I guess. Just lack of a better term. I'm not sure exactly what you would call it. It's hand powered for your garden area. Cute little tiller. And no, it's not going to bust up the ground if it's hard and packed. But I bet it would work really well in your beds that have already been worked a little bit and are like in the spring and stuff, when you just need to break up the ground a little bit. And it might be just for weeding. Not 100% sure, but I know it's not designed to actually break up the ground so much from pack, but it is to use it in your garden area by hand. It's got some rakes at the back, or some tines to dig into the ground a little bit at the back also. So I don't know if this is kind of like what Little Alaska Home Place used on his property this year, but I'm going to try it out next year in my garden area and see how it works. And for everything, all of it, $65 total. And I just asked her how much she wanted for this, that, and the other thing. And we came up with, she gave me prices. This is how much, this is how much, and this is, and all of it was $65 when we got done. So that's a heck of that's a screaming deal if those torches work, even if I do have to replace the hoses. Screaming deal just on the torches themselves. And I get a really nice metal box out of it. Nice little plastic toolbox. All those cutting tips. Just another really good deal. It was Sunday, so she was pretty well cleaned up. I think she was just trying to get rid of everything that she had left. Because it was Sunday when I stopped at this garage sale. So I'm telling you, you don't have to go to all of the expensive places to buy the stuff that you need. I haven't needed, I've wanted cutting torches for quite a while. I actually have tanks already that were given to me by my previous boss. He felt like he had a lot of tanks, and I think he felt like he wanted to bless me. I guess it might be the best way to put it. Or maybe he felt like he owed me a little bit extra because I'd always do whatever, and he'd say, "How much do I owe you?" And I'd always just say, "I don't want nothing. I'm good." And that's just kind of how I am. If I'm doing something and it's not on the clock, you know, it's not a big deal. If you ask me to help you out, I'm gonna help you out as a friend. I don't expect things back. So, you know, and I suggest that you guys be like that too. You know, if somebody asks you for help, don't even expect a meal from them. Just say, "Hey, thanks. I had a great time with you. I enjoyed myself." You know, I just think that we need to help each other out more than, "Oh, I deserve, I helped you with this, so you should give me that." Don't be like that. Just say, "Hey, thanks. I enjoyed spending the time with you. We had fun." So, and that's how I was with this boss. I mean, I'd stay after work and we'd do a little bit extra on one of his side projects that he wanted to do. He needed to get something done, and I'm pretty sure that's probably why I ended up with the tanks. But, you know, it was never, and I never meant to make anybody feel like that, and it was never meant for that. I don't expect anything from anybody, and I guarantee it'll come back, and you will be blessed more than your wildest dreams if you don't just expect it, because I'm blessed. I mean, those tanks are something that I probably would never be able to afford. They're so expensive. I got the tanks. It came with hoses, but his hoses were on this set, been sitting around for a while, and they're dried out as well. You know, but he wanted to keep the torch because he had his other cutting tanks and stuff. He bought bigger set and stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm rambling, but lots of thoughts going through my head. I'm just going to tell you, help people out and don't expect stuff in return. Don't, just help people out because it's the right thing to do. And it doesn't matter that they're better off than you are. You know, if you're saying, "Well, you have more money than me, you should help me. You should do this because I picked up that special item for you from the store." No. Pick it up because you're there anyway and you want to help them out. Anyway, this garage sale was an awesome thing. I believe that some of the deals that I get at garage sales are me being blessed, God blessing me because I have blessed other people in the past. I do. I truly believe that what you give, you get. So, anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox and wish you all a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching this edition of Not So Remote Alaska. And until next time, may God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I'm out.